Hello, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'.
Welcome.
I'm Pamela Pick. This is Bill Pick, my husband. So it looks like I'm gone live.
Yeah, I'm on there. Hi, Jean.
All right.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, I had my volume on the computer. Yep, I see. There's Jean from South Dakota.
North Dakota.
North Dakota, that's right. Sorry. So, let me get it up.
Too.
What's that?
Karen. Sorry.
Hi, Karen. Hi, France. France is in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to be there with them. Hi, Bev. Anywhere where it's a little warmer. We've got...
Actually, they've got snow down that way. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. There is that storm going that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we got some weird weather here.
Yeah, one minute it's warm, 1 minute it's cold. I guess, though, when did
Supposed to warm up Sunday.
Sunday?
For the next
We're
week.
here in Iowa if you're new and joining us. Hi, Nick. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Laura. So come on in, everybody. Let's get going on this. There's Mary Jo.
Hi, Mary Jo.
Oh, yeah, she just came back. No, you don't. Winter storm going on here. Ugh, you keep it. You keep it. So, kind of got a lot, even though I've got a simple presentation today, but it's simple, but I have a lot of tips to it. So I think it's kind of worthy of it. So let's just get going on announcements. Okay, yep, this is our reminder to sign up for our newsletter. I try to put one out anytime there's something going on with Stampin' Up, which I'm going to discuss now anyway. But if you're using a mobile device, it's easier to go to piccadillystampin.blogspot.com to sign up. Otherwise, if you're on a computer, you can just do it right here from Facebook. Oh, Bill, you haven't even seen this yet. So, Change is Beautiful. There is a new paper pumpkin.
Paper pumpkin.
I'm really looking forward to this month, but this is for next month.
Oh, okay.
So,
Butterflies?
it just shows some butterflies. It says, let's see, growing in life is expected, but it can be scary. Let your loved ones know you support them through life's chapters and changes. So it has something to do with that. They always kind of give a clue. This is a subscription service if you're new and don't know what that is. It's a subscription service that comes once a month to your door. It contains enough to create 9 cards, 3 of 3 designs, so with all coordinating envelopes, which I think is kind of fun. I like it when they do the coordinating envelopes. Just because I'm not one to do the envelopes much. Okay, that's that. You have until the 10th of next month to sign up for this. What do we have here? We got a lot. We're going to go through this kind of quick. I went through this on Wednesday with you guys. The All Together bundle is on special. It has some fun stuff with it. This is
the colors?
Yes, the new blends, you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
And paper.
Yes, the black and white paper. I still haven't done anything with it, but I'm working on it. I will be getting something done with that. So this is new. This is an early release from the new catalog, The Waves of the Ocean. Did you know I got the paper in?
I saw it Wednesday.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
You got it in right before the show Wednesday.
Yes, pretty awesome. So I like this. This has paper and embellishments, even some specialty foil paper, as well as the bundle, which you save 10% on if you purchase them together. I've seen some really cute things come out of that. And then the promotion that Stampin' Up! Has going on that I think is kind of the big promotion right now is the Savings Are in Bloom promotion. So this one really is, they're showing the mini Stampin' Cut and Boss machine is on sale. That's this little, oops, sorry.
Bounce in the light.
Yeah, our little one. And it's so stinking cute. This is something that if this is something you're interested in, you might want to consider purchasing it right now because it's 20% off and they will not do that again. They also have some bundle sets that they brought back for the 20% off, which is kind of a good deal. So I'm excited about those also. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, I think there's 13 because there's one here. So 13 sets on sale. And when you go to the website, you'll see which ones. New to Piccadilly Stamping, this is my reminder to let you know that I do have a loyalty program. So if you sign up through me and purchase your products through me, every $35 purchase per sale is going to go towards one of the letters to the name of Piccadilly. I send you a thank you card each purchase with an information so that you know where you are on that list. We keep track of it so that at the end of that you can have a shopping spree on me. This is my plug to join my team. I have a wonderful team. And this one is my reminder. So this one's kind of the big announcement. We are going to stop parfaits on Friday. I'm going to be doing something else. We will be bringing a parfait to you. It'll just be pre-recorded instead of live. It's just doing lives take a lot of time, and coming up with something every week is when I'm already doing one live a week, and plus then I do some if you're in my VIP group. So we're going to just kind of step back for a little bit, and we're going to just be bringing them to you. So I'm sorry if I have disappointed people, but we're going to be... Have I? Are they saying anything? No. Oh no. Okay. So, I'm sorry about that, but don't be upset, because I will be doing some videos. Okay. So let's get going. Now, remember this paper from our annual catalog? This is the Pansy Petals Designer Series paper. Well, I'm going to be using the Pansy Petals to do this demonstration. Oh, today. Wait, let me do this. We got to do our bad dad jokes here. I knew a guy who collected candy canes. They were all in mint condition. Oh, groaner. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me put, you want to take this for me? Oh, do you have one?
I do.
You have, okay.
Okay. You know, I've been reading a new book.
Okay, what's that?
It's about glue. I couldn't hardly put it down.
Oh, gosh, Bill. That's 2 groaners, so that should...
Oh, they're getting laughters.
That should suffice.
Nick,
yeah. Okay. So we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to be talking about Designer Series paper today. And so I'm going to do a very clean and simple card, but I'm going to be giving you a lot of tips. So the card isn't a hard design at all to figure out, but the tips are the things that I think will make it a difference when you're stamping. So this is our More Love Cling stamp set. It is The World Needs More Love Notes. I thought it was really pretty the moment I saw it. And I've seen a couple things done where people did beautiful watercolor washes in the background and stuff. But I wanted to show you something, and I had a request on Stamping on DSP. So again, I told you I'm going to make a couple of these. So
today?
No, just one today. I'm going to pull out what we need, but I'll be making more before I put it up, because I really like this card. I think it's beautiful. Now this stamp set is going to be great for if you're doing like a stack of note cards to give to someone. This would be absolutely perfect. So I'm just going to start off. I have a pale papaya base. Oops, I lost my grip there. And I'm just going to burnish this down on the base. And then I have this beautiful DSP. Now, our DSP has 2 sides to it. And so since I'm not doing anything related to the pansies, I'm not going to use this side. I'm going to use this beautiful gingham print. The stamp itself is 1 stamp in that set. And as you can see, this is the size. This is our Stamparatus. This is the size. And I wanted to pretty much cover the DSP. And when you stamp on DSP, here's tip number 1. you should be using the Stamparatus or some sort of a tool where you can reapply ink. The paper of the DSP is not as porous as the cardstock. So when our ink goes on our white or our basic white cardstock or any of our cardstocks, it absorbs and it goes into that paper grain. This is a little bit different. They have a print on top of it, and it's so it doesn't absorb as well. So you want something that is a stamp positioning tool. The Stamparatus is absolutely wonderful for this, because then you can restamp and reapply. So it sounds pretty easy, right? I've got my stamp already loaded up. But here's another thing. Normally we put our paper down with magnets and then we stamp. But what I'm making is a piece of DSP that is just tight up on this. It's another reason to use the stamp positioning tool. But on top of that, we need a way to hold this in place so it doesn't move as we're stamping it, right? So here's my trick. I use a little bit of Stampin' Seal. I'm going to put it here on the back, and I'm going to de-tack is kind of my terminology. So
Why
it's
is that?
well, because this is a permanent seal and it will actually stay. Now the Stamparatus, I have this. This is a red rubber stamp, so I don't need that little mat that we have on here. You could use it, but you don't need it. But this has a slick surface, which is good for peeling this up. However, you will need to be a little bit ginger with it. When I stamp with the Stamparatus, I may do this differently than others. Instead of putting something in the corner, because we have the hinged edges, so that if you wanted to walk down your stamp, if you're doing something repetitively, you can. This leaves a little lip, as you see. Now, if you have that, hand me this mat. I like the deluxe mat myself, and you can see I have stickies on here from before, but you don't need it with when you're using the red rubber. This is more for when you're using the photopolymer. It wouldn't make a difference so much in that corner, but I have just gotten myself into the habit, and that's why I have, this is just a Post-it note. I have that stuck right there because it helps me. It's just enough to kind of stop me square on this line, so I can line up nice and easy if I'm doing multiples. So here this is. I've got it on here, and now I've got it nice and square on my Stamparatus. And am I well enough into the... Okay, because I can move up a little. All right, so now we're going to take... This is the Memento ink. You can use your StazOn if you want, but I'm just going to use Memento. I'm going to show you another little tip. Some people don't care for the slant. You can take your stamp case and put that underneath of there, and that gives some more stability. I told you this video is less about making the card and more about some tips of the trade.
Helpful hint.
That's right. Okay, so now I have this positioned, I have this positioned and inked up, so I'm going to go down and get it on here. Now, if you've not seen the Stamparatus, or if you're new to stamping today and you're watching this video, this is a stamp positioning tool. I highly recommend it. I've had other ones. This is my absolute fave for what it does. Now, when you get done, you can see that even though I had that inked up, that's not dark enough and there's breaks in it. So this positioning tool makes it awesome for me to come and put more ink directly on here. I do want to point out one other tip. When you're putting ink on something like this and you're going like this, try not to, especially if you have a very inky stamp pad, as if you do this, sometimes it will pour the ink into those off of that groove, and then you'll get some overhang. So just try to tap it. You can always do this more than one time. And so then we're going to push it down, and this should give a darker image. Okay, I'm still not satisfied, so I'm going for a 3-fer. It looks to me like I'm missing kind of right in this middle area more than anything. So give that a good inking. course, I think when I'm talking, you know, I'm not inking as much as I could. Okay. So, and there's, I do have a tool. I just don't have it right handy. I don't see it. But you can get different things if you have trouble pushing, which I do. A
little roller?
Yeah, I've seen people use those air hockey things. I've seen just to help, kind of push that down and let that ink get a good soak. Now look at the difference. Can you see the difference? Now, third time was a charm on that. So normally the paper would be bigger and you would be using your magnets to hold it in place. But since I didn't do that, and hold on because I don't want to get stays on ink. Where did our, not stays on, Memento ink everywhere. I'm going to use my chamois. This is another reason out of all of my stamping cleaners, this is my favorite. Now, this thing has been with me. I've got two, and I've been using the same one for
5 years.
Yeah, Bill says, I don't know. Yeah, a long time. At least 4 years, I think, this one. And I just wet it, clean it out with just water, and then keep it in my stamp case. The stamp case isn't 100% closed airtight, so it doesn't, it keeps it wet for, moist for a few days, but it lets it air out over time too. You'll get dry corners and stuff in it. So I like it because it doesn't mold. Okay. So when I'm taking this off of here, I want to be very careful to grab it and slowly peel that up. Because remember, I got stickum on there, right? So Bill, I'm going to hand these to you. So when you've got stickum, you want to take your silicone mat. And we're going to finish this project right here on the silicone mat. Why do I have it on the silicone mat? Because it doesn't stick. If I were to put it on whatever surface I was with, like the paper that I normally do,
It would stick.
It would stick, right? Okay, so that makes sense. So now we're going to bring in some blends. The other thing that this does is this allows you to do the blends, and it protects your surface. So this is Granny Apple Green, one of my faves. The other thing that I would suggest when you are stamping on your DSP or designer series paper, if you're new, if you're stamping on it, you see I use the lighter side instead of the one that has more print. So you're going to want to find something that you can read the print, and that's why I chose the pansy print on this.
The gingham, maybe?
Yeah, the gingham. Well, it's from the pansy
okay.
designer series paper, but yeah, I went with the gingham side instead of the pansy side. So here I am. I'm just going to color on the leaves, and I'm not doing anything for blending. I'm just coloring these in. They're very small to actually do actual blending. I know these are blends. The reason why I'm doing the blends is because I could use like the Stampin' Right markers. I use those a lot differently. Actually, that's what I use when I'm coloring my stamps. I use these when I want to color something in because I think they kind of don't leave all the little lines in it. It's a little smoother image. And then I'm going to use the light Calypso Coral and come in here because this matches absolutely perfect with this. And I'm going to show you this in some other colors, another color here too. But I do want to say that because it is DSP, it is not as porous. You want to go up to the edge. You do not want to hang with your marker or it will feather all the way out. So just go quick little lines here by the edge and get them filled in. Isn't this a fun stamp? Now,
they're loving it. People are loving it.
This would be so amazing to make a group of note cards for friends and family, because the world does need more love notes, especially right now. Okay, So this didn't take too long to color in these beautiful little flowers on here. I'm going to show you the purple version here in a minute. So this is perfect because now it's not stuck. If I stick it here, it would stick. So I stick it on that, off that, not stuck. It's protected my surface. You can see where some of it has come through from the blends. I am taking for a coordinating piece, I'm going to take a, oh, let me just tell you before I get too far into this, this is 3 1/4 by 4. So I did a 1/4 inch border, so this would be 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and use the green glue here to glue this around the edges. Are there any questions or anything, Bill, that you're seeing?
They're gonna, oh, where did you get one? Oh, the hockey. Air hockey stick. They're talking about air hockey.
Oh, yeah. I have, a friend of mine took an old candle top and added felt at the bottom with a little piece. Her husband worked some wood, and she took an old, like, Yankee candle top and glued a little piece of wood on there and then some heavy felt. I should look here for a minute.
Find them on Amazon, they said.
Oh, yeah, you can find them. And it's, I think it makes a difference. Let me just stop 1 second and I'll see if I can locate mine. I need to pay someone, oh, here it is, to come and go through this and organize my space. So this is just an old candle top. And I've seen some people actually put like cute little, like gems and sequins and stuff to decorate it. But she just glued on a piece of wood, and then this is like a little cushion, and then a heavy piece of felt. And so you can go around on your Stamparatus.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So if you're into the DIY stuff, do that, definitely. Okay, so we've got this much done, and I know, you guys, I'm going to pop it up. I know I want this to be popped up, so I'm going to just do some dimensionals here, and because I have to do a little extra, I'm going to do 2 coming, but not quite through the middle, and I will explain that. Bringing back our base, this is Pale Papaya, and I am using the scallop lace trim. I haven't used this in a while, and I pulled this out, 1, because it goes perfectly with this, but 2, because it really gives a neat look to your projects, and I thought, I'm pulling it out. A lot of times I use what's current and whatnot, but we have all this stuff, we should use it up, right? So I'm going to pull off a big, ooh, sorry, I just knocked everything off that. I've got 4 cameras to keep light on here. So I'm going to pull this, and I'm going to take it all the way to the edge and do a bow. I got way too much of that being used here. There we go. And make a bow. I can just hear that wind blowing. It's coming from the
northwest.
Ooh, it's cool. Can't wait for it to warm up. Okay.
Once I got too loud and I get hot.
Then we'll be complaining about the heat, right?
That's right.
There's no middle ground here in this state. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to run this down the page a bit here. We'll just have that going off. Again, this was the scallop lace trim. It's 3/8 inch. And it is in the ivory. I don't care. Even though the paper is, I mix stuff up. If you noticed, I got silver and gold together. I mean, I'm a crazy girl. What can I say? So I've got this beautiful kind of running right here in the center. Now, when you take this, I told you this was a clean and simple card. But it had plenty of good information on just some tips and tricks for stamping. Now, if you're watching this video and you're the first time, definitely say hello, tell us where you're from. Let me see here. You can see what's happening, right? Isn't it gorgeous? Can you just see a set of these as note cards? I surely can. I think they're absolutely beautiful. It's perfectly in position. I've got it just tight, and I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't have the Stamparatus. My hand cannot navigate using our large stamps. I mean, you surely could try it, but I think getting that wonderful, what's the word I want to use here, Bill? Image re-stamp to get that ink to show up. Okay, so now that we've got the re-inking, yes, made such a difference. So now that we've got that part done, let's go looking in here. We got to have some embellishments. You guys know how much I love, and you know, I did some different embellishments on this, and some of them are very large. So I know that I wanted really, here we go. Here's what I want. I don't use these as much as I probably should. These are metallic pearls. They're in the annual catalog. There is gold and silver, and I'm going to show you with both. But for right now on this card, we're definitely going to use the gold. So let's bring this back, and I'll get my little tool. Oh, I'm supposed to be using the other tool, aren't I? Well, okay, you guys, I'm not used to grabbing that yet.
It's because it's not up front.
Well, where is it?
Right behind you.
Oh, okay. So I need something small because these are kind of small little flowers. And for some reason, the little glue dot is coming off of this. So I'm going to take that off of there because that glue dot's coming off.
I loved it with the...
Okay, I'm going to try this for those who... I got two stuck together. Okay. Is this how you do it? I'm not used to it, am I? Okay. There we go.
So you're using the little putty end?
I'm using the putty end to pick up these little, these are very tiny little gemstones. Yeah. Oh, look it. Maybe I'm getting the hang of this. This is the first time I've used the putty end. Yeah. Oh, look at this. This is slick. Do you have to keep, what do? You turn it to get more putty or something out of it? Okay. Oh my goodness. Take your pick is now turning into my favorite pick. Okay, other than you, Bill.
Okay.
Bill pick. Okay, so this is with the gold. It is adorable, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Just like that. And we've learned about stamping, how to stamp on the Stamparatus when the image was small. Now let me show you something else because I want to show you using the silver ones. So here's the silver ones, and let me just pull this aside. This is Fresh Freesia and Highland Heather. I used the dark Highland Heather to color in the flowers on this. It's, I mean, but then I used, can you see on these? And there's like 50 of each, I think. I mean, there's a million. I've had these for a couple of years. There's, oh, there's more than that. There is, the quantity is 242, so divide that in half. I've used them for quite some time, but I needed something small with these, and you can find these in our annual catalog. So, which color do you like the best, Bill?
I like the purple one.
You like the purple one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, this is the same paper that was in that pansy on the bottom side. And let me see. There is another... Here, I think this one's it. On the other one, oh, no, that's not it. There is another color, and I want to say it's the, oh, here it is. It's on the back of the leaf one, and it is the soft succulent of that. So you could make, if you wanted to do that, but as long as you're getting kind of a light colored DSP that you're stamping on so that your image will show. You know, I'm a little partial to the orange. I don't know what my deal is because these are not my colors, and I've been making colors in either orange or purple lately. But that's just how the paper took us. So was there any questions from anyone about anything?
No. No.
Okay. So
Beth Ann did say if you just turn that a little bit, it'll ooze out more from the putty.
oh, of the
And if
putty.
it continues to ooze, just turn it back a little bit.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you said something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that is kind of a neat little thing. I don't know why I bucked the system for so long. Okay, you guys, we do have a drawing for Wednesday's cards. So let me show you these little jobs. Amazing. What can I say? I think that I'm a good stamper. I love these little stand-up jobs, and I love that they have just a great little place to write on the inside. I think the colors, this is more me, I would say, the black and white and a pop of color, but, which I did a lot of pops of color here, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
So, we're going to do a drawing right now for these, for those of you who shared my video on Wednesday, and so let's get that going. Now, if you are interested in purchasing any of these items, you can get them. You can go to my online store here, or if you're watching later, I'm going to put it in the description of this video so that anybody who would like to purchase anything could that way too. Please use this host code. This is a brand new host code, and I had a lot of shares off of this last week. So thank you, thank you. Look at all the names. So Bill, do you want to reach in, grab two?
1, 2.
Okay.
Jackie Johnson from Pittsburgh.
Jackie, whoop whoop, you won one. I have your address, so I will get that out to you. Thanks for sharing.
Susan Bess Reed. Hello.
Susan, oh, I know Susan. Hey, I don't have your address though. Will you send me?
Here.
Is she on here?
Yep.
Good.
Hello.
Would you send me your address? And I will definitely get that out to you so that you can send this off to somebody else. So as for today, this was the cards that we made. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so happy that you guys let us come into your homes. And unless you're at work watching me right now, I won't say anything. I won't tell. And I will see you next week, Wednesday. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.